welcome to the Flat Racing Guru podcast. We have Racing USA today, and I'm just going to introduce Christian. He's a gamer. Tell people about what you do on Roblox, Christian. Well, let's start with asking you how old you are.
Okay, but I'm 5.
You're 5 and what, a half?
Yeah.
You're 5 and a half. And what do you do? What do you want to be? You want to have a gamer TV channel? And teach people how to do games and stuff like that. And eventually have your own channel.
No.
Yes, Chris Gamer TV channel. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, do you know anything about Roblox?
I know the break-in story that scary Larry, everyone broke his house.
Oh, Scary Larry, that's a person, right?
Yeah, that's the bad guy from Break-In. And then his alien broke everything.
Oh, I see. Well, Christian, I'm just going to introduce some races tonight. And at Santa Anita...
Boring.
Yes, it's boring to you, but we'll get on to your gaming stuff later. They've invented, they've not invented, they brought out a new bet. They brought out a new bet which is called the Golden Hour Late Pick 4, when that's the last 2 races from Santa Anita and the last 2 races from Golden Gate. And if you go on the website, FRG. I forgot my own website. Hold on a minute. FRGUK.co.uk. FRGUK.co.uk. And then you look.
For.
I'll tell everyone. You look at the
And you look at the
tips.
The tips.
And you'll see.
And you see.
Flat Racing Guru, and then you go to Flat Racing Guru, and then you can sign up.
You can sign up.
Christian, please. You can sign up and get the tips free for tonight. I've got Santa Anita, the Golden Pick 5. I've got the Race 7 maximum rate. Race 9, I've got a tip for Race 9. At Belmont, I've got a tip for Race 8. I'll go through one of the races here on the thing, but you'll have to go log in and get the rest yourself, because I've got a tip for the Awesome Again Group 1 stakes, and the one to beat, the favourite, which is Maximum Security. And also, you can go on there, and I put a number of tips out for tonight. What we do is we'll have a look at one of the tips and which one did I like the best? Yes. Race 9 at Santa Anita, so you still got plenty time to get on this bet. United is a very smart horse and will go close. I like
His name's Magnus.
I like Next Year's, who is stretching out 2 furlongs. Not sure about the pedigree on Next Year's. I have backed this horse before over a mile, but now it's stretching out 10 furlongs. Originaire, I backed Originaire 3 starts ago and he won well, but he's stepping up in class like a few others. But Originaire will benefit from a fast pacer now, right, because he likes to come late and wide and fast.
Too fast.
But of course, what is very dangerous to all my stats and workouts lead me to believe the tip with Umberto aboard. That's Umberto. And he rode it last time, and he also, rode Originaire, and he's jumped off Originaire to ride this Salvatore Mundi. Well, you can read the write-up in there, but I've come to the conclusion with the work tab, and Salvatore Mundi has got a devastating late burst of pace. Even though it was a allowance race he won last time, and is now stepping into a stakes. He was 10 to 1 earlier on. I got 10 to 1 from Bet365.
All around Roblox here.
Yes, there's a bad guy in blocks here. That's the Roblox what Christian likes to play. And he also likes to talk on his channel as well, don't you?
Yeah.
And you explain how to work the Roblox.
No one watched my last video. video because you deleted it.
Yeah, I deleted it because Mum didn't want you on the internet. But when you get a bit older, you can go on there and make your own channel. Everything's sorted out. You've got the email, you've got the channel ready, but you're just a bit too young, we feel, to be putting your face on the internet. So we haven't allowed it up to now. So, but when he gets a bit older, he can have the channel, you know. But because he's quite good, and he's only 5, and he's really good at these games. But you know, we've had a lot of problems early on with our son, with games, you know, with his attitude and everything. So I would advise you've got to watch them and monitor children when they play these games, and because you know when they get frustrated when they don't know how to work the games, and you can have a lot of problems later in life. So we're still having a few problems with him, you know, when he gets angry. But now we've explained everything, how their games work, explained that you can't always win, and it takes you to get different levels. And once you explain everything to them, they sort of, well, now he doesn't complain about the games, and he goes through them, and he's quite good at some of the games, a lot better than me in some of the games he plays.
The tool lobby is very difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult, but you don't scream now, do you? But, you know, you've got to warn the parents that if you're going to let your kids play games at a young age, you've got to monitor them. And some of the games, you know, they're not suitable for children. So we've kept the games to the, you know, the young games on the Roblox. Because Roblox has got to be monitored, and he plays Ryan Tag a lot, you know, in a sort of BB games and stuff like that, but not the, you know,
they give me the same character.
Yeah, not the big games, because they're quite we was playing on the big games, but you know, his attitude was terrible, and we had 6 months of stress through it. So I'm warning parents, they need to explain everything, or even don't let your children play games. You know, if we had knew now what we knew now, you know, we wouldn't have probably let him play the games to begin with. So if you go to the website, there's several bets on there for tonight. USA, and basically I haven't made a podcast for a while, but basically I've been sick for like 6 months. I've been very, very sick. That's why I haven't been making the podcasts. But now I'm on this new medication, very expensive medication. The last 8 weeks I started to recover from my illness. I was really, really sick. The last 8 weeks have been helping, you know. I inject this steroid into my body every 2 weeks, and that steroid is sort of making me better, making me much better. And actually it's not supposed to work after 12 weeks, and it's already starting to work now, and that's why I'm back on the podcast. So hopefully we'll have the podcast every day, and we'll have news on the racing, and we can grow and, you know, compete with some of the smaller racing websites, and one day we could compete with the big. We'll have news. We have got 4 tipsters now on the site. We've got 4 tipsters, Brendan's Bullets, Jay Wiley Racing, and Dave from the USA. So there's a wide variety of tips, and they're all free due to COVID. Everyone can log in free now and get these tips. And all other tipsters are just knocking in the winners, you know, for fun lately. I've been struggling a bit, you know, with my tips, but I have built up a £2,000 profit in the last month, and I don't know how I did it, but I have got a £2,000 profit. Basically, I like to, you know, go for the big prices, and I have worked a lot today to get these tips out to you. So get onto the website, frguk.co.uk, frguk.co.uk. It's no longer the .com. I've changed the website. We have a new website, and you have to sign up. You have to sign up to access the free tips, and hopefully you will make a lot of money in the coming weeks.